don't know what the difference is. Excuse me. Hello. How we doing today? How's it going? Kind of just want to do a quick check-in before I head over. And get some laughs. Let's have some laughs because I don't think everybody's doing that great. Um Oh, it's the year of the snake. Maybe let me not sing R. Kelly, okay? But yeah, snaky dakey, snake time, and it is real. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. My sound sounds good. Sounding. Is my sound sounding? Ugh. Is my sound sounding? Oh, I'm sounding. Hi. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your smile. I can see it in your. Hey everyone, thanks. Yeah, quick check-in. I'm not gonna be long. I always say this, right? I'm not gonna be long here. I won't be long on LSA because I have some things to do. And but I do want to check in. First, I want to give a couple of shout outs. One, shout out to my friend Henry. Henry lost his sister actually not that long ago, and he is still definitely recovering from that. So, hearts to you, Henry. But hey, and thanks for watching. um, for sure. How's everyone doing? How's it going? How's life right now? For me, life is actually good. Actually, I have been exercising, I guess that's what you call it. I don't even want to call it because the lady that I'm following on YouTube just does these crazy like things, and you follow her, and next thing you know, you're dropping inches and dropping weight. It is crazy. She does Tabata, and I've been doing Tabata now for, I think it's been 5 weeks straight for 5 days a week. And definitely see a difference, feel a difference. However, folks, and trigger warning, my stomach is going down, therefore my boobs are hanging lower. Yes. And it's becoming a nuisance. They are creating a life of their own. It is a whole new world. And for me and them, being the age that I am, and they are just hang, swing low, sweet cherry. Yeah, they swing low to the point I'm gonna have to get something to hold these suckers up, because I'm sitting down and I'm feeling something brushing against my leg. I thought it was a bug, so I start, it's my daggone boob. Uh, I'm washing dishes. I finished. It looks like I done had milk spill out because all my boobs are wet. There's a day I'm cooking. They cooking too, stirring the pot. I tell you, it is all good until other problems arise. So folks, I am asking for your support and some holstering for my girls. Yeah, it is. It is tough. I mean, it's to the point. I wouldn't mind getting a reduction in a lift, but they got to be nice and like I don't want to have to wear a bra forever. Okay, for the rest of my life. Yeah, straight up. I sure would do it because this is ridiculous. They are like worse than balloon. Imagine putting melons in a balloon. Hang it, just boom, just pow. Anyway, enough about my boo problems. Let me remove myself so you could see the fly. Yes, we are doing this, writing my story. I'm actually going to go ahead and present this. This is a class. So Janine and I were talking, we've been talking about this. Can any of us go back to maybe 6 generations ago and read what our ancestors actually wrote? We certainly can't watch a video. Some can. But what about a true, real story? I'm talking about from the person's mouth. Say a great, 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 great uncle. You know, we hear stories like I heard that I think great grandfather was he was a soldier in the Alamo. I don't even know. But because I don't hear it from his words, it's kind of passed down, which is great. But if no one is there to pass it down, or maybe folks couldn't read or write, you know, or you know, who really had the time to write their story or even wanted to tell the truth of what they were going through, right? So imagine us having that experience. That experience to, one, channel in our ancestors, to maybe hear some stories that they wanted to tell and couldn't, and also write our own stories for our future 3, 4, 5, 6 people down the line, and they can read from our lips. Well, it is happening for 3 weeks, 2 hours each. All the classes will be recorded on Zoom. If you are not able to make it for a reason, we will definitely send you the recording. But we are going to write our story, right? We all have a story to tell, and now's the time to write it, right? We all come from somewhere. It's time. It is time for someone not to tell your story, right? Or we just go off in history, right? I mean, I do videos every week, more than every week. So one of my baby grandbabies will be able to pull it up. But that's not all of us. But how nice would it be to write it down and get it copyrighted? Because we will absolutely do that. Publishing, question, but definitely copyrighted so no one can change our words, as so many words have been changed. So definitely sign up, contact me, reach out to Janine. It is going to be fabulous. Plus, you get to hang out with us. We are awesome. Awesome. Okay. So definitely check it out. Holla at me if you're interested. It's going to be great. We start March 19th, and it's going to be Wednesday evenings, just only 3 weeks. And what we really want to do is allot the time for us to be able to write. Because one reason we haven't written is really because of time. We just don't have the time or not give ourselves that time. So we want that, but also we'll do some exercises to get those juices flowing. So definitely sign up. DM me, email me, whatever if you're interested. Next on the list, I don't even know. I don't. I plan on having a nice weekend. I kind of semi don't have any plans. Like, I'm not shopping or anything like that. Even though I want to, I could sure go for a nice pair of shoes. Speaking of shoes, I brought a pair of shoes that I've had for years, but I really never wore them. I think I wore them maybe twice. But they're leather, really good quality shoes, heels. I brought them to the cobbler like 5 weeks ago. Literally nothing crazy. The craziest thing I wanted was a ankle strap. Other than that, I just wanted some stuff cut off, cleaned up, made nice. I called him today and he's not ready. And I told him, listen, if these shoes aren't ready by Saturday, I'm coming to get my shoes. I will bring them somewhere else. You cannot hold my shoes hostage, especially when no work has been done. But what that did is really, bring bring to light, bring to the forefront in the sign of the times. The man told me how busy he is right now. Like, ridiculously busy. Why? Because people ain't buying no new shoes. They can't afford it. They are literally taking some old shoes, going to the cobbler, getting them renewed. Or going to like a thrift store or an antique store or what's the other one? The old stores where you can get good stuff, good quality shoes from back in the day. All you need to do is clean them up, maybe put a different heel on them, boom, brand new. We're not doing it anymore. Absolutely not. Vintage, thank you. Vintage place, vintage shoes. I love me a good vintage shoe. Oh. Yeah. It's a wrap. We're not doing any. We're not gonna take it. No, and let me tell you something. I don't know if they're in because I just can't keep up anymore. But these little tariffs that are happening, you know who some of the smartest people are in the world, right? Asians. That's right. And let me tell you, they will find a way to sell their product for the low, as they've already done. It ain't going to affect them. Okay, Canada, sure, because, they're Canadian. They're nice, right? Mexico, sure, but Mexicans are smart too. And let me tell you something. They're some of the hardest working people in this world. If a Mexican can't do it, no one can. Now, Jamaicans have the most jobs, right? We have 3 jobs. I love you because I'm talking about you. But they're going to find a way, Jesus. They will find a way. Them Canadians don't need to find a way. All they need to do is shut it down because Canadians are kind of rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got money and they stand strong. They stand tall. They elbow to elbow, locked arms. Like, hey, this is what it is. What it is, yo. What's up? And you know who their mascot is, right? Drake. Drake will stop it. And Justin Bieber's Canadian. What? What you gonna do about that? Anywho. No, I'm crazy. I, though, am having a fabulous time right now. I will tell you, this is some good, juicy American action going on right now. It is. This is great. I absolutely love it. I love everything that's happening. And I'm sorry to say that because I know some people are really suffering, right? Like the unemployment rate just went up 428% because of all the people that just lost their jobs. And I really, really am sorry for that. Um, right. Yeah, they don't have to pay insurance. Right. Canadians, for sure. That universal health insurance that nobody seems to want here. But Canadians sure have money to travel. Oh, travel also has gone, travel into the United States has dropped 40% and rising. So I didn't really think about the United States tourist industry, but it's huge. And I didn't. Every time I go to Disney World, there's always a group of somebody from some other country with their flag walking around. Bing, bing, Ducky, at Disney World. You know what I mean? From all countries, down 40%. That is not a game. Imagine if your pay got dropped 40%. That is serious, serious stuff. Um, but I love it. I love it. I love it because, change is actually good. It may suck at first and it may hurt, but it's actually good. Like those of us who are alive, those of us who are under the sound of my voice, we have only known our country to be the United States of America. It is this way. We've never experienced war. We've never experienced famine. We've never experienced like a real separation or shift. Those of us who are alive now, we've never experienced any of this. So we didn't even experience, well, there may be some people alive that were alive during the Great Depression, for sure, because people are living long. But the majority of us haven't. So I think it'd really be great to experience it. And for some of us, we've experienced the Clinton era, which was phenomenal, right? Even before the Clinton, like the Reagan, okay, and Reagan wasn't good for everybody, but it got a lot of money here. And then Bush, I think, and then Clinton, when Clinton was taking all them all those resources from Central Africa and killing, doing what their Clinton Foundation was doing out there, we were on top. Let me tell you something. Fur coats, drugs, liquor, limousines. Donald Trump, he was on top. What? That was the best. The 90s. And just that quick, we may experience another depression. So, good, bad, and different, whether you like it, whether you don't, whether if you agree with it or not, this is a great time to be alive. We can experience the highest of the high and the lowest of the low. And some of us are just sitting back. Well, let me get my butt on the street corner. Let me start selling something, selling this booty, because I need to make money. But while I do that, we're going to watch this play out. Either crumble or rise to the top. We don't know. But what we are going to do is send out some love and light to the Pope. He is still locked up in the hospital. And hopefully he makes it because we need these portals closed, Jesus. Hey, hallelujah. We need them closed. Ooh. We experienced a lot of disease and epidemics, though, pandemics, 100%. And they had, right? We had the Spanish flu. We had some, oh my gosh, what's that thing that the Iron Man was in? The Iron Machine, Iron Lung? That whole thing that like my parents grew up with, and they were scared poopless of getting that. I forgot what disease it was. And then we experienced absolutely COVID. This is a great time to be alive, folks. I promise you. And I know things may seem crazy right now, or you may not have a job. You may not be able to pay your rent. You may be becoming a sugar baby because you got to get that money. I was watching this two different ladies, one from California, one from Canada, and they're both professional companions. And they make bank. Both of them in the 6 digits for being professional companions. Yes, that's what they're named. That's what they titled it. You want to call it a hoe, a prostitute, a high-end escort, a companion, a friend, a professional snuggler, right? But they're making bank. Listen, I give good hugs, folks. I don't even charge that much. I'll be a professional snuggler in a heartbeat. Okay, if things go too wrong, I'm there. Okay, don't get me. I cook and snuggle. Cook you a meal, snuggle. What you need me to be, huh? Big Ma? I'll be Big Ma for you too. Just polio. Thank you so much. The iron lung machine was polio. And from what I heard, they were so scared of polio because they made it sound crazy. You got to be in that. And then they kept that man alive in the lung machine for like 60, 70 years. How scary is that? In the same machine. Now, come on now. All these years and you don't have no cure for polio. Nothing. Kept that man in. Yeah, that's for fear, to put fear out there. Sorry. Having these people scared, thinking they're going to end up in a iron lung machine. What? Crazy. But this is a great time to be alive. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to get worse. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I love I actually was watching Schuler King, who's a comedian, and there was a march, and I don't know if they were Proud Boys, but their faces were all covered, and they were like, yeah, we're reclaiming America. And Schuler was like, from who? Because they really have it out here like it's a black thing, it's a white thing, it's a Mexican thing, it's an illegal alien thing, it's a criminal. But really, people with money run this. It has nothing to do with white people, it has nothing to do with black people. You got money, you're straight. If any of us who work 40 hours a week, who are struggling with insurance, or don't work 40 hours a week, that's it. It ain't us. It ain't us. If you haven't invested your money, because I know a lot of people that work 40 hours a week but have invested their money correctly and are millionaires, literally. Quick too, but they played their cards right. Invest, have your money saved up. But for everybody else, that is really what it is. It is the have and the have-nots. And if you ain't got it, you either got to find a way to get it or get ready. Swallowed up. That's what it is. All right, that's my rant for this evening. I appreciate you now. I appreciate you in the future. I appreciate all that's been done in the past. I am going to go over for a little while to the Light Shine Lab to have some fun there. And I will see you next week. Happy March. Happy Pisces babies. Next up, these daggone Aries. Aries, I need y'all to burn something down, okay? Light it up. More fire, Aries. All right, I'll see you on the 13th, Thursday, and we'll have some fun. But I love you all so dearly. This is what the kids do now. The young people, they do this thing. I don't know what that means. I hope it's not like a gang sign. I'm not gonna beat up, but I'm gonna do it. They do this too. I'm doing it all. All right. I love you. Have a great evening. Bye bye.